Hello and welcome. Good evening, everyone. Good evening, good evening, good evening, and welcome to tonight. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm mighty glad to be here tonight, to see you tonight. Thank you so much for joining me tonight. This is the weekly live webinar of the Advanced Lounge community, and I'm glad to welcome you to tonight. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you, because every Thursday, 8 p.m., we're here, we're live, and we're doing this, and you're here with us. Thank you so much, for always keeping a date with us. Tonight is going to be very interesting, and I'm very excited to be here. Last week, the weekly live webinar couldn't hold for reasons far beyond. Thank you so much. Welcome. The weekly live webinar couldn't hold last week due to circumstances beyond our control, but we are glad to be here tonight. In the next 1 hour is going to be explosive. It's going to be off the hook. So I want you to be here, be present, be here, and let's do this together. Thank you so much for always joining us. It's I count it a rare privilege, to be show up here and get to share with you every Thursday when we come up live. It's a privilege for me to come and to share with you on topics regarding or bordering on our personal growth, personal development. The weekly live webinars are brought to you by the Advanced Lounge community. The Advanced Lounge is a community of people. It's a haven for people who are learning and growing, and becoming better versions or more valuable versions of themselves. What we do in the Advanced Lounge is to equip ourselves for the journey. We understand that personal development or personal growth is not an event; it's a journey, and so we equip ourselves. We are ready for the journey, and we equip ourselves with the knowledge, with the requisite knowledge that we need to be able to keep up with that journey in the long term. Yes, because this is part and parcel of life. So as you are growing, as you are living, as you keep growing, you must be intentional about your personal growth, because everything hinges, everything, like your personal growth is that, like, the door, right? The hinge on the door that moves the door either open or close. Personal development, personal growth is that hinge of you on your life. It's what helps your life to keep making sense, for you to keep moving forward, having experiencing fulfillment, helping you to have an impact and to have a life that is satisfying. And so that is what we do in the Advanced Lounge community. We are about equipping people for the journey. We provide resources, we provide tools, we provide the support to enable everyone that comes in contact with the system to be able to think, to plan, and to act. This is the way that you are able to live the life of your dreams and live the life on your own terms. And so these weekly live webinars are just one of the ways. They're just one of the ways that we go about equipping ourselves for the journey. And so these webinars are free and they are open to everyone. So you want to copy a link and share with your friends, share with your loved ones. Everyone needs personal growth. Everyone needs to be equipped. Everyone, can you imagine the kind of life that you would, life that you'd have, where everyone in your family, everyone in your workplace, everyone in your community was performing at their best potential? And that can only be possible if they are paying attention to their personal development and their personal growth. So share the link, copy the link, please share with everyone, let them get into class, let them get here so that we can begin, to discuss some of the things and equip ourselves for the journey. So tonight we're talking about something very, very, very interesting, and something that many people are likely to gloss over. We're talking about how low self-confidence is secretly holding you back. I know we want the best things in life. We have these goals, we have plans. Everybody, envisages a beautiful life, but there is something that is secretly holding you back. and that is low self-confidence. So we're going to look at how low self-confidence is secretly holding you back and how we can begin to navigate going forward. My name is Tracy Akbera. I'm a personal success coach, and I'm the founder and the anchor of the Advanced Lounge community. My job is to show you the possibilities that exist for you, and I dare say that the possibilities are they are numerous. There are heights for you to attain, there are grounds for you to cover, there are territories for you to take. And my job is to show you the possibilities that exist and to help you to navigate from where you are now to where you want to be. Okay, so let's get right in. Are you ready? Let me see your comment in the comment section. Let me see your comment. Let me see some emojis. Let me see fire emoji. Let me see drum rolls. Let me know that you are ready for this class. See, if you missed if you know you missed the class last week, this is like going to be 2 weeks in one. So I want you to be ready. I want you to be all fired up. So let me see your fire emojis. Let me see your drum rolls. Let me see your comments. Are you ready for this class? Are you ready? We're going to explore how low self-confidence is secretly holding you back. Yes, from the life of your dreams, from your desires, from your goals, your plans, your aspirations. We all have them, but something is holding us back, and we're going to explore the role that low self-confidence is playing in that whole equation. So you must understand that confidence is the foundation of success. If you want to be successful, then you must be playing in that space where you are fully confident. The problem is that many people struggle with confidence. They struggle with low self-confidence and they don't even know it. Hmm. Many people struggle with low confidence, low self-confidence, and the worst, the insult upon the injury is that many people do not even know that this is an issue. And so we keep on fighting the wrong battles. So tonight we're going to be looking at what exactly this is and why it is why it is an issue, and so that we can begin to know what to do going forward. Understand that the success that you desire, you are looking for, you are praying for, you are hoping for, you are waiting for, success is hinged upon confidence. And many people struggle with confidence. They struggle with low self-confidence, with even no self-confidence. But the worst part is that many people do not even know. A lot of people that think that they are actually confident, and they are not. There's a lot of things that people are using to cover up. So we are going to try to peel out those layers. We're going to try to unveil what are the real issues, so that we can begin to address them, so that we can begin to move forward. Remember, the goal, the aim, the objective is to build you into a successful individual with nothing stopping you. That person that is unafraid, unstoppable, and highly confident to just go out there and know what they want and then go get what they want. So we'll cover just how low self-confidence is sabotaging your potential and what you can do about it. And if you've heard me speak before, you must have heard me say that you have the highest potential. Like there is no one as unique, as special as you, that you have all it takes to live the best life possible. You have the potential right inside of you, but the potential alone is not enough. To that potential, we must add something. And tonight, one key ingredient I'll be looking at is that confidence, that a high and a healthy dose of self-confidence that you are able to push through and to do the things that you want, to live the life that you want on your own terms. So that's what we're going to be looking at tonight. So let's go. Right? What is confidence? So remember, what we're talking about is how low self-confidence is secretly holding you back. Secretly holding you back. Low self-confidence is secretly holding you back. So confidence is this deep belief in your own abilities, in your decision, in your worth. Many people don't understand it. So confidence is that deep belief in your own abilities, in your decisions, and in your worth. And so it is actually the fuel behind every action that you take. Every action that you take it's the fuel behind it is how confident you are. So can imagine that if your confidence level is high, then you can imagine the kinds of actions, the kinds of decisions that you'll be taking. But if it's low, then you can also begin to imagine the kinds of actions, the kinds of decisions, the kinds of risks that you are likely to take. So one thing, first of all, let us make some clear distinctions. So we have said that confidence is that deep belief, that unshakable belief in your own abilities, in your own decisions, and in your own worth. Please take note, in your abilities, in your decisions, and in your worth. A lot of people feel like, oh, they are not worth anything. A lot of people feel like, no, they are not worthy of anything. That is already, you already can already tell that there is something wrong with the confidence levels there. So, but for us to move forward, let's quickly make a key distinction. Understand that confidence is not arrogance. I know we've you I'll be I'll be dismantling some things that you've known over the years. Confidence is not arrogance. When somebody is confident, many times people say, oh, that person has pride, or that person is arrogant. No, confidence is not arrogance. Confidence is actually that quiet, that self-assurance where you are assured, where you are assured of yourself. Remember that it's a deep belief in your own abilities, in your own decisions, and in your own worth. So confidence is not arrogance. Let me write in the comment section. Confidence is not arrogance. So forget everything that you have known or been told. Confidence is not arrogance. I know that we many times we want to associate confidence with arrogance. If you see somebody, you know that the person is presenting as a confident person, the first thing you want to think about that person is full of pride. The person is arrogant. The person is this. We just say all kinds of things to tear them down. So today you are learning, because you need it, because you too can begin to walk in the realm of a healthy and high dose of self-confidence. So first of all, understand desensitize, just remove it from your mind that confidence is not arrogance. Confidence is actually having that self-assurance. Also, confidence is not perfection. I've heard people say, oh, see that person, you think you're perfect, you think you have a perfect life. Forget, confidence is not perfection. Confidence is the ability to be able to take decisions despite or irrespective of imperfections. So, first of all, confidence is not arrogance. Let me write in the comment section. Confidence is not arrogance, and confidence is not perfection. Me, I like to say, if you've heard me speak before, you must have heard me say that there is no perfection anywhere. There is no perfection anywhere. I don't teach it. I don't preach it. I don't exemplify it. There's no perfection anywhere. We are all about process. We are all about allowing ourselves to go through a process. And by that process, we begin to see progress. So process that leads to progress. We are not about perfection. There is no perfect anything anywhere. So we must understand that confidence is so important. Your self-confidence is so important. Why you understand that it's not arrogance, it's not perfection, but you must understand that confidence is so critical. If you want to succeed, if you know that you want a life of success, a life of impact, a life that you will find fulfillment, a life that you will find satisfaction, then you must it's a non-negotiable. You must play in the realm of very high levels of self-confidence. That is how you are able to attain the levels of success that you desire, or that you even deserve. So understand is that in everything that you do or you don't do is tied to your level of confidence. Everything that you do and everything that you don't do is tied to the level of your confidence. This is why we cannot joke around, with this subject matter of self-confidence. Confidence will affect the way you show up in your life, in your work, in your relationship, the way you show up for opportunities. Confidence will affect it. There are some people, it's not that they don't know, and I've had so many experiences, personal experiences of people sharing their experiences with me. It affects it. I remember one of the boot campers telling me in one of the review sessions that we held, telling me that she was in a class and she would know what to do. She would know the answer. She would know what to say. She was in a master's program in an overseas, overseas. And she said in a class, she would know what to say. She would know what to do. She would know how to, the solutions to what the professors were asking, but she would just be at the back. She knew it. She knew there was a problem with the confidence levels. And somehow through the mentoring, through the coaching, she was able to start showing up for herself the way she's supposed to show up. And before you know what's happening, she was right in the front, being able to lead, being able to bring solution and give direction in a group of people, something that could never have happened. So your confidence will affect the way you show up. You may know it, you may even be equipped for it, but the way you show up will determine the opportunities that you are even given. So the subject matter of self-confidence is so critical, is so important. We cannot ignore it. If you want to live a life that is live a life, a successful life, then you must build. And we'll get into it. I'm so excited that we're going to begin to peel the layers of this thing and understand exactly what we're dealing with. But for you to be able to show up the way you want to in life, in work, in your relationships, even for opportunities, then you must understand the role that confidence, the role that self-confidence has to play. So high levels of confidence will lead you to seizing opportunities, to achieving your goals. Many people, we have these good desires, we have these good intentions, but when it gets down to, okay, let's do this, then you people begin to fall by the wayside. What is the problem? Many people think that, oh, it's something else, is laziness. No, at the core, the problem is that there is a problem with the levels of self-confidence. When you remember that the confidence, we say that it's a deep, unshakable belief in your abilities. So where you don't have that belief in your abilities, there is a problem. That means your confidence is lacking, and so you don't have that deep belief in your abilities. You don't have deep belief in your decisions and even in your worth. And when you present like you don't know what you carry, guess what? That is the way that you will be addressed. That's the way that people will relate to you. And so this is very, very important, because high confidence will help you, it will enable you, will equip you to be able to seize opportunities everywhere, but we're unable to see them or seize them. Something is wrong with the levels of self-confidence. And so high self-confidence or high confidence will help you to be able to seize opportunities, will help you to be able to achieve your goals. So if you are setting goals and you are not achieving it, there's something that we need to query: your levels of your confidence. Low confidence creates fear. People are afraid to fail. People are afraid of rejection. People are afraid of, there are a lot of fears all over the place. Low confidence creates fear. So if you are dealing with fear, if you are dealing with hesitation, you are dealing with lack of self-worth, self-esteem, we need to start dealing with the issue of low confidence. Please let me see your comments. Are you still here? Yes, I see you guys. I see you. Tochi says confidence is not arrogance. Abdullah says confidence is not perfection. I see you guys. Adiola, I see all of you. Thank you so much for being here. Alrighty, so we're moving forward and we're going to be looking at, so remember our topic. Remember our topic, how low confidence is secretly holding you back. The problem may not be that you don't know what to do. The problem may not be that you don't understand. The problem may not be that you are not equipped. The problem is low self-confidence. The problem is low self-confidence. And we're going to be looking at, it, dealing with it and opening up the layers, tonight. So why is low self-confidence a killer? I like to call it, is a silent killer. Many people don't understand that what they are dealing with and the effect it can have on them. What they are dealing with. You can be an A student. You can just carry excellence inside of you, but something will stop you from manifesting at the levels that you are supposed to be manifesting. Low self-confidence, and I call it a silent killer. Why? Because it will operating beneath the surface. you can't really tell it. You some people will say, oh, it's laziness. Some people will say it's this. Some people will say, oh, the person is not equipped. Some people say the person is dull. Some people say the person is daft. But underneath these issues, underneath the surface, low self-confidence operates there. So you cannot really, it will present as a lot of different things that you cannot even put a finger on. But what is at play is low self-confidence, and it's just there. It affects your decisions. It affects people's opportunities without them even realizing. I think this was like the light bulb moment for me, that a lot of people are going through these things. They are battling with low self-confidence. They are battling with no self-confidence. And the majority of people do not even understand that this is the issue. I think for me, that is even the biggest issue. For someone to be going through something and they don't even understand that this is the problem, this is the real thing. Many people will believe that there are other external factors, whether we call village people, we will assign blame. Some people will say, oh, I finished school, they didn't give me job. Oh, my this thing, my father's friend, my uncle didn't do this. So we begin to blame, we begin to believe that external factors are the ones holding us back, holding people down. But the real culprit here is low self-confidence. The real culprit, the real issue is low self-confidence. This is what keeps people playing small. Some people can never see themselves bigger than where they are. They can never understand that, oh, I can do better. I can do more. I can ascend to higher realms. We keep playing at the small levels, and we keep settling for that small, this place is just okay, let me not rock the boat. Let me just manage this place. Do you know what is happening? Low self-confidence, no belief in your own abilities, in your own worth, in yourself. That is what is at play. So many people, when they are saying, oh, let me just manage this place, oh, let's just be grateful for this, let us be this, what is actually at play is low self-confidence. What is actually at play is low self-confidence. So that thing that keeps one playing small. So this class, please begin to begin to think. Begin to open your mind. This is not something that is supposed to be. We're not here to judge. We're not here to pull you down and keep you down. No, we are here to expose these things so that we can begin to address them. Because I believe, I have an unshakable belief that you listening to me, that you can be so much more. You can do much more. You can be much more. But there are things that we must begin to address. And one of such things is low self-confidence, because it is holding you back. And you have the desires, you have prayed, you have fasted, you have done all, but something is holding you back, and that is low self-confidence. Keeping you playing at the small levels, telling yourself that, oh, I don't want to disturb the peace. Let's just manage this place. Let us just be here. Let us just be at least I'm better than others. Yes, you are, but you can be much more. Please let me write in the comment section, I can be much more. And I'm telling you that the much more is made for you. Are made for that, and it is made for you as well. But we must begin to address the issues. We must begin to address the things that are holding us back. You are made for more. You are made for more. So whilst most people don't realize the role that low self-confidence plays in failures, in their frustrations, we must begin to understand. And beyond that, we must begin to do something about it. We must begin to take action. Please let me write in the comment section, I will take action. I will take action. Remember, it is results will follow the action. It is when you take action that you will see the result. So it is good that you hear, because when you know better, then you can do better. But beyond hearing, we must take action. We must take action. So what are some signs? What are some signs that you are struggling with low self-confidence? I said that many people are struggling. Many people are actually struggling with this thing, but they don't even understand that this is the issue. It presents as every other thing. We blame every other person. But now we begin to look at what are some signs. What are the ways that you can begin to understand or begin to diagnose what is the issue here? Signs that you for you to know that you may be struggling with that self-confidence. Number one, are you here? Awesome. I see you guys. I see your comments. Awesome. Okay. What are the signs that you may be struggling with low self-confidence? You are constantly second guessing yourself. And don't worry, we're just trying to understand what we're dealing with here. Then we'll begin to talk about what we can do, going forward. So constantly second guessing yourself. Oh, can I do this? Oh, am I this? Oh, am I fine? Can I do this? Do I have what it takes to do this? Oh, can I talk to that person? Oh, can I go to that place? Oh, I don't think so. Oh, I don't think I'll be able. Constantly second guessing yourself is one of the biggest signs that you are struggling with low confidence. And a lot of people, more people, in fact, research has shown that more than 80% of people struggle with low self-confidence or no self-confidence. So it's not a matter of beating yourself up. It's a matter of understanding what the issues are so that we can begin to do something about it. So the first thing, number one thing, and it's not exhaustive, but we'll just look at a few. Constantly second guessing yourself. Constantly ask second guessing yourself. Oh, can I do it? Oh, I don't think I can do it. Oh, I don't think I'm equipped. Oh, I don't think I can go. Oh, I don't think I can stand. Oh, no, not me. Oh, maybe another person should go. Oh, not me. Oh, I don't think I that is the issue. There is not other thing than the fact that you are struggling with low self-confidence. Another sign is over apologizing. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, sorry. And then downplaying your achievements. They say, oh, is it you? You did this. No, I just tried. Oh, I didn't really know how to do it. So I just tried it, and it just turned out like another sign that you may be struggling with low self-confidence. Over apologizing and downplaying your achievements. Over apologizing and downplaying your achievement is a sign. So that first of all, you second guess yourself. Second of all, you now go and over apologize about everything. It reminds me of a conversation that I was having with one of my sisters. She was saying she doesn't know what the problem is. She will start a sentence with sorry, oh. Then sorry, oh. And somebody has asked, why you are always saying sorry, oh? Why you always apologizing? You need to catch yourself. You need to catch yourself, because what is going on there is when you query what is going on, then there is a struggle with low self-confidence. Another sign is avoiding new opportunities because you feel you are not ready or you are not good enough. There are so many people, so many of us that feel like we are not ready. And the problem is that you are never ready. So many of us, we are never ready. It doesn't matter the kind of investment we make in learning or doing, you feel like you are never quite ready. You are never quite good enough. You are never quite ready to stand and to do certain things. Low self-confidence. And remember, when we spoke about a good dose of self-confidence, it's about showing up irrespective of the imperfection. We're not talking about perfection. We said that it's showing up despite or irrespective of imperfections. So always saying, oh, I'm waiting for when everything will be perfect. I'm waiting for when I will be ready. I'm ready for when I will have practice and I will be perfect. There is nothing like that. What is going on there is that it's a struggle with low self-confidence. Another sign is the fear of speaking up, even when you have great ideas. Who is on this WhatsApp group? Who is on this WhatsApp group? The fear of speaking up. Even when you know you have a great idea, you will never speak. This is what I say. You are at the back. And I say, don't be at the back. Don't be at the back. Many of us, we have what to say. We know what to say, but we always have that fear of speaking up. Even when we have great ideas, even when you know that your idea could be the solution that everyone was looking for, but you will not talk. You will not open, you will not show yourself. You will just be in one corner. I call it the fly on the wall syndrome. The fly on the wall syndrome. You know what to do, you have what to say, but somehow you will not open up, you will not speak up. What is at play there? Low self-confidence, low self-confidence. These are just some of the signs. Another sign is staying in toxic situations, whether it's relationship, whether it's job, whether it's an environment, just because you lack that confidence. You lack the confidence, so we stay in things that are harmful to us. We stay in environments that are harmful to us, that are not helping us at all, because we are unable to show up for ourselves. Low self-confidence. These are just some of the signs. So if constantly second guessing yourself, and the list is not exhaustive, constantly apologizing and downplaying your achievements, constant that avoiding new opportunities because you are not ready, or you feel like you're not good enough, the fear of speaking up, any form of fear at all, staying in a situation, staying in toxic environments or situations, all these are signs of low self-confidence. Remember what we are doing. We're trying to understand how low self-confidence may be holding you back. See, you are made like an eagle. You are made for the top. You are made for the top, but something is holding you. Something is dragging you back, and that is low self-confidence. And what we are doing, let's understand what we are dealing with. Let's diagnose correctly what it is that we are dealing, because for so long you are dealing with low self-confidence, but you are calling it something else. You are calling it something else. But tonight we call it a spade a spade. We understand what we are dealing with, so that we can begin to understand just what we need to do to begin to navigate and move forward. Understand that low confidence is like a slow poison. You will not see the damage. You will just think that, oh, but as the years will keep passing, years would have passed before you understand just the impact of what it does and what it has done. But now, whether you are old or whether you are young, there is no better time to begin to do something than right now. You remember the proverb or the quote that says that the best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago. The next best time is right now. So it doesn't matter. You can begin to do something about it and develop that 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 unshakable self-confidence that makes you to move forward unafraid. You are unable to move, and this is not about perfection. This is not about waiting until everything is right. This is not about waiting until you are ready. It's about moving forward unafraid, irrespective of imperfection, moving forward anyway. Are you still here? Awesome. Awesome, guys. I see you. I see you here. And so these are some of the signs that someone may be struggling with low self-confidence, and that low self-confidence is holding you back. Please let me write in the comment section, not anymore. I need everyone, just stop now and write in the comment section, not anymore, not anymore, not anymore. Low self-confidence, not anymore. We will no longer allow it to hold us back. Listen, I'm talking to you here. I struggled with low self-confidence for a long time. For a long time, I have stories upon stories upon stories that I could share with you. For a long time, I would be in a place and you will never know that I'm there. I will be in a place, I would have, in fact, as you are talking, I'm having the ideas in my head, but I will never open my mouth. But it doesn't serve anything. It will delay you, it will hold you back, it will stop you from entering the realms, playing at the levels that you are called, you have been equipped to play. So low self-confidence, we must deal with it, and you can deal with it. Let me write in the comment section, not anymore. Yes, guys, keep the comments coming. Not anymore, not anymore. You can deal with this. I'm telling you that you can deal with it. You can develop an audacity that you are able to stand anywhere and everywhere, and you are able to represent yourself, and you are able to, bring a contribution that creates an impact, that helps you to position yourself to begin to play at the realms that you are made to play. So not anymore. All that constant self-doubt and overthinking, not anymore. Let me write in the comment section. Low self-confidence has held us back for too long. So that constant self-doubt, that overthinking, these are some of the signs still low. Overthinking things, low self-confidence. That failure to lead, fear of failure that leads to not taking action is low self-confidence. That's seeking validation before making every decision. You have to wait and call, oh, what do you think? is low self-confidence. That avoiding challenge, most of us avoid anything that would challenge us. Ask me, for years and years, avoiding challenges or new opportunity, anything that will stretch you in any way, you avoid it, is low self-confidence. Struggling to advocate or failing to advocate for yourself, you can't speak up for yourself, is low self-confidence. Feeling stuck despite having big dreams. Most of us have big dreams, we have big plans, we have aspirations, but everything starts and stops in our head. Low self-confidence, but we can deal with it. We can deal with it because the cost of low self-confidence are too high. The cost is too high. It's too high of a cost to pay for low self-confidence. You see, your life, your success, your fulfillment, your life satisfaction depends on this thing. The cost is too high. The cost is too high. And now we're going to look at, what is this low self-confidence really costing you? Many of us say that no, it doesn't really matter. It doesn't really matter. It doesn't matter until it matters. And let me tell you that it always matters. It always matters. So tell yourself that this thing matters. I must begin to learn how to develop this thing. See, and the beautiful thing about confidence, self-confidence, is that nobody was born with it. Forget. Nobody was born with it. It is not a trait. It's not found in the DNA. It's a skill. Self-confidence is a skill that you can develop. So, but what is low self-confidence? What is low confidence costing you? Missed opportunities. Missed opportunities. Low self-confidence is costing you missed opportunities. You miss them. We miss them again and again and again. And you know what I'm talking about. There are some things that you could have started doing 10 years ago. Can you imagine that you have started 10 years ago, where you would be now? But you missed the opportunity. You missed the opportunity 10 years ago. Another one came 5 years ago. You missed. Another one came 2 years ago. You missed it. And here we are at 10 years later, missing opportunities. There are so many things, maybe jobs you could have applied for that you didn't apply for, relationships that you didn't pursue, ideas that you never shared. Oh my God, are you here? Are you guys here? The cost of low confidence, the cost of low self-confidence, the cost is way too high. Missed opportunities. It could be anything. The friendships that you didn't pursue, the businesses that you could, the ideas that you had that you never even shared with anyone. This is just one of the costs. Low self-confidence is really costing you. Another way that low self-confidence is costing us is that playing small. We keep playing small. Let me just be here in this my small corner. Let me just be here in this my small corner. What happened to the sky that is so big? What happened to playing it big? What happened to busting out of that small place where you are? But low self-confidence is costing us. So we accept less than we know we deserve. Hey, are you there? Many of us are accepting less than we know that we deserve. You know that you deserve. In fact, oh God, like as I'm talking to you, I'm just remembering instances where this thing cost me personally. As I'm talking, I'm really passionate about it because it has cost me. It has cost me in the past, and it's costing people. And the earlier we know, we begin to do something about it, the better, the better that we'll begin to fare. So low self-confidence is making us to accept less than we deserve. We are afraid. We are unsure of moving. Okay, what if you keep on overthinking it, and in the process, year 1, year 2, year 4, year 5, year 10, you are still in that small place, accepting less than you deserve. Please let me write in the comment section, not anymore. I need you to be angry. I need you to be uncomfortable. Tell yourself, not anymore. You cannot afford to keep on playing small, accepting less than you deserve, because something is holding you back. Low self-confidence. Many of us have settled. Ask me. I wrote in my book, Don't Get Stuck. I think the very first chapter, I started writing about how I had settled. Many people thought that Tracy was a high flyer. She was doing so well. But I know it. I had settled. We settle in life. We settle in career. We settle in finances. We settle in smallness. Why? Not because we don't have what it takes. It's because low self-confidence is holding us back, is holding us bound. And so we just make do. Please help me write in the comment section. I will not make do anymore. Don't make do. You have the potential for greatness. I tell you that there are heights for you to climb. There are territories for you to take. There are grounds for you to cover. So why would we let low confidence hold us back? Please, not anymore. Not anymore. You can no longer settle. We play small. We watch others take the lead. Watch others take the lead while we shrink. We shrink. Remember the fly on the wall syndrome? That is by yours truly. The fly on the wall syndrome. We are just like a little fly on the wall. We don't even want to make any. I think a fly might even make noise. We don't want to make noise. Don't want anybody to even know that you are there. Playing small, watching others lead, what people are moving forward, what people are doing expert, are breaking barriers, and we are content to just stay small. Not anymore. This is how low self-confidence is costing us. We are missing opportunities. We are playing too small. Please let me write in the comment section, I will not play small again. You can't. You can't. There is a huge deposit of potential in you. God brought you to this world. You are prepared. He has put everything inside of you. So why are you playing small? Please let me write in the comment section, I will not play small anymore. This is one of the ways that low self-confidence is costing you, and you must get angry. You must just be dissatisfied, get angry and say, not anymore. I'm not playing small anymore. You play big or you play big. There's no other option. Play big or play big. Don't accept less than you deserve. Don't settle. Don't stop watching others take the lead, and you have what it takes, but you watch others take the lead, and what do? You shrink in the back. Don't stay at the back. Let me write in the comment section, I'm not staying at the back anymore. The guys in the bootcamp, I tell them this every time. Don't stay at the back. Don't stay at the back. Stay in the front. Be in the front. Let us see you in the front. Let us see you in the front. This is how low self-confidence is costing you. You are playing small. And another way that low self-confidence is costing you is lack of fulfillment. In the past couple of days, I've been writing about fulfillment on our online communities, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and all that. Lack of fulfillment is a big thing, because many of us have been taught that, oh, once we have success by our own definition is enough. No, success is not enough. Success means having things, having this, having that. You are able to check your accomplishment. No, we must begin to think beyond just having things to finding real fulfillment. And low confidence is costing us fulfillment because we keep living in regret and wondering what if. I remember something that I wanted to do. It's close to 10 years now, or about 10 years. And we drew the plan, we did everything. I was discussing with my husband some days, some weeks ago, and then that is where it stopped. And now we just say, what if? At that time, I wanted to do that thing. I think in our area would have been the very first people to have started it. Of course, we didn't do it, and somebody else came and started and did it big, and we had the opportunity to have been, and now we'll be here, we'll be like, what if? So that is what happens when that is how low self-confidence is costing us. We'll keep living in regret. I think it was Jim Rohn who said there is the pain of discipline or the pain of regret. You will suffer one. If you suffer the pain of discipline now, then you know that you will not have to suffer the pain of regret. But if you don't suffer the pain of discipline now, you will know that at some point you begin to suffer the pain of regret, and the pain of regret far outweighs the pain of discipline. So, but low self-confidence is costing us because you keep on living. What if, you keep on wondering, what if I had done that? There's another opportunity I missed. As I keep wondering, I say, what if, as in the trajectory of my everything would have shifted. But you just keep wondering, what if now? What if? You feel invisible, overlooked. This is how low self-confidence is costing. You know that you are capable. You are capable of more. You know it. And you've heard me shout it that you can be more. You can be more. You know you are capable of it, but you know what is stopping you? That low self-confidence. And this, what we are talking about tonight, is for you to begin to understand. And I've said it, that it is not that this is judgment for you, that there is nothing that can be done. No, from today we can begin to work on this thing and begin to change our outcomes from now going forward. But understand that you cannot afford to leave things as they are. You can't afford it. The cost is too high. Let me write in the comment section, the cost is too high. Understand that low self-confidence is costing you a lot, and the cost is too high. So determine that thus far and not anymore. Thus far and no further. You can't cost me anymore again, because it's costing us opportunities. We are playing small. We cannot find fulfillment when you allow yourself to be tied up by low self-confidence. Another thing is that there's actually a financial cost to low self-confidence, because you're unable to stand and represent yourself and advocate for yourself and negotiate better for yourself. Why? Because you lack the confidence. But going forward, what if you could stand? What if you could make a case for yourself? What if you could negotiate and advocate for yourself? There is also a financial cost. I know that we always like to know what is the financial what is the economic. Somebody asked me, what is the economic implication? So here you have it. Your low self-confidence is actually costing you naira and kobo. It's costing you dollar and pound, because you can be so much more. But low self-confidence is keeping you way down and small, and you cannot negotiate, you cannot advocate, you cannot represent yourself. When you can stand and begin to get even better opportunities, better raises, for yourself. Another way that low self-confidence is costing you is that it's impacting your relationships. Yes, low self-confidence is impacting your relationship, because you will struggle both in personal and professional interactions. You're unable to stand, you're unable to make a point, you're unable to have a meaningful conversation, especially hard conversations. Many of us run away from difficult conversations. We run away, we don't want to have difficult conversations. This is how low self-confidence is costing you. So understand this: the longer you let low self-confidence lead, the more doors will close on you. This is the point where you will say, God forbid, but then you will tell yourself, me forbid too. When you say, God forbid, then tell yourself, me forbid, because actually you can do something about it. But understand that the longer you let low confidence to lead, the more doors will close on you. The more doors that will close on you. So please write, God forbid, but then also write, me forbid. Write your name, me forbid. God forbid, but me forbid as well, because you can actually begin to do something about that, and we'll still go on to see how much we can do about that. But first of all, we understand that there are some root causes of low confidence. Sometimes our childhood conditioning, our limiting beliefs, fear of judgment, fear of rejection. Those are some of the root causes of low self-confidence. Sometimes negative self-talk, past experiences, past failures, past setbacks, then lack of positive reinforcement or mentorship. These are some of the causes of low self-confidence. But I always like to say that you can determine what is the cause, and you can understand where it's coming from, but it's all in your hands. Where do I go from here? You tell yourself, where do I go from here? So we can look back and determine. And it's good to know the causes, whether it's your childhood environment, conditioning, limiting beliefs, fear of judgment or rejection, negative self-talk, or internalized failure, past experiences which are real, past experiences of failure or setback, and or lack of positive reinforcement or mentorship. These are some of the causes. But that helps us to know where did this come from. But you get to decide, where do you go from here? Let me write in the comment section, Tracy, where do you want to go from here? Let me write your name. and ask yourself, where do you want to go from here? Because it's actually all in your hands. We can begin to do something about this, and we can begin to do something about it immediately. The advanced lounge is having, we are there's a course that we have coming up from the 4th to the 6th of April, and that course is aptly and rightly called Developing Audacious Self-Confidence. It's a 3-day course where we begin to explore the tools, the resources that will help us to develop unshakable self-confidence that will help us to move forward. And I want to call it an audacious, like you will be equipped with an audacity. You will internalize, you will be equipped, you will be enabled with the audacity to have an unflinching belief in yourself. Self-confidence, having the belief in yourself, in your decisions, in your actions, in your worth. You are worth it. You are worth it. Let me write in the comment section, I am worth it. So I want you to register for that course. We have the early bird offer is on right now for just 9,999 naira. You get to register for the early bird offer, which will end on 15th, on the 15th of March. So take advantage of that. You have 3 days, 3 modules. You will have all the resources and the support that you need to begin to develop unshakable and audacious self-confidence, because you need it. You need it. Your success in life and in destiny depends on how self-confident you are. Register for the course where you will get all the resources, where you get to be equipped, for your journey of growth and of success. And I tell you that course, you will be equipped, you will be thoroughly equipped to begin to have an audacious and an unshakable, unflinching confidence in your own self. And we can begin to break free. So it doesn't matter how long, but I'm telling you that from now going forward, we have it's in our hands to begin to do something about it. And I tell you that self-confidence is not is not a trait. Nobody is born with it. You develop it. It's a skill that can be developed. And I invite you to register for this course so that we can begin to work. Just 3 days. 3 days, but we have a 30 days follow up and support group, so that you can begin to actually live out the things, practicalize and engage and live out the things that you'll be taught in the course of those 3 days. So register for the course. The details are on the screen. There is a phone number to reach out to us. Register for the course to begin to develop that audacious, develop the audacity. Think of the person that that you feel like, they have audacity. Then you understand that you too can begin to have that audacity, not because you want to oppress the people of the world, but because you understand that your success in life, whether it's personal or professional success, it depends on your self-confidence, that you're able to stand and you're able to reach out and you're able to take hold of the things that you desire, the things that you aspire for, the goals, your plans, your aspirations. You're able to actually reach out and hold on and take a hold of them, not because of anything, but because you have equipped yourself with the audacity to reach out and take a hold of it. And so we can begin to break free. We can begin to break free from low confidence. We can begin to build unshakable confidence. There are things that we can do. Remember, self-confidence is not a trait. It's not in DNA. You don't find self-confidence in DNA. Self-confidence is a skill, and you can develop the skill. Let me write in the comment section, I commit to developing my self-confidence. You can begin to do something about it. Yours truly talking to you is something that I have worked on, and I have seen that it can be done. You can develop an audacious self-confidence that will help you, enable you to do exploits, to stand and take a hold. Don't you will never look down on yourself and see yourself as not being worthy of some certain things. And let me tell you, sometimes it's not that you will tell yourself and say, oh, you're not worthy. No, you're not worthy. No, by your disposition to something, you just feel like, oh, something that they are out of my reach. Who says who? Says who? Tell them that Coach Tracy said to you that you have the potential to attain of any level of greatness and of success at all. what you need to do is to commit to developing your self-confidence. So I invite you to register for that course. Registration is now open. The details are scrolling on the screen. Take advantage of the early bird offer. The course actually costs 20,500, but the early bird, you get it for 9,999 naira. The details are scrolling on the screen. Please take advantage of it. And if you need more information, the number, the advanced land admin number is also scrolling on the screen. So you can begin to break free. You can begin to build. You can begin to build unshakable self-confidence. What you need to do is start from the mind, and then a deep awareness of self. A deep awareness of self. On our seller store, this is a good place for you to start, even before the course comes up, or from the 4th to the 6th. We have a tool on our seller store. It's called the self-discovery workbook. It has 100 questions, journal prompts that will help you to understand and know yourself. A deep awareness of self will help you to know where to start from and then begin to build. So I encourage you to get the workbook and start even before we start the course. I think the workbook is about, I don't know, I think it's about 1,500 or 2,000. I can't remember. Please check on our seller store. We can drop the links in the comment so that you can have access to that workbook and begin to understand yourself first. Identify where and how that low self-confidence is holding you back, and then we can begin to build from that. Another thing that you can quickly begin to do is to take your small wins seriously. Confidence will grow with action. So take your small wins seriously and begin to rewire your negative self-talk. Replace "I can't" with "I'm learning to." Just that small thing. Replace your "I can't" with "I'm learning to," and then you are able to reframe. Then you find out that it's going to start helping you to begin to develop that self-confidence. Then surround yourself with growth-minded people. Invest in your personal growth. In fact, there is nothing like investing. There's nothing higher and better. I always tell people that the success of the individual will directly affect their success in every other aspect of life. So many people begin to work from the back to the front. You want success in your job, you want success in this, you want success in that. You now start from there. The place to start from to find success in any aspect of your life, whether personal or professional, is to invest in your growth. Invest in your personal growth. It is not a waste of time or waste of resources. Invest in your personal growth, and then you begin to see that impact on every aspect of your life. So get into programs, get into systems that have been created to enable you to succeed as a person. That success that you experience as a person will begin to translate into every other aspect of your life. So invest in your personal growth. Get yourself into programs, get yourself into systems of advantage that have been carefully prepared to help you to become a better version of yourself. Everything that you desire, hear me and hear me very well. Everything that you desire, everything that you aspire to, is on the other side of your personal growth. You can take that to the bank. Everything that you desire, everything that you are aspiring to, it's on the other side of your personal growth. So the wise person, the wise person will invest in their personal growth so that they can begin to break through and begin to enter into the realms of success in every other aspect of their life. So I invite you, get into the developing audacious self-confidence course, and let's begin to do this. Let's begin to take decisive action to developing that audacious and unshakable self-confidence, because you are absolutely worth it. We have already said that nobody was born confident. You build confidence through taking action. And in the developing audacious self-confidence course, we are going to be taking action. Confidence is like a muscle. When you are using it, small steps will lead to the major transformation that you want. Your future success depends on you developing that audacious self-confidence. So we really, really look forward to having you in that class. Thank you so much. This has been this has been a 1 hour that has gone by in like a flash. Thank you so much for being here. We have been talking about how low confidence is secretly holding you back. We have been able to peel off some layers, and you now understand what self-confidence is, and just what it is doing, how it is costing you, and why it is the silent killer, and why we must begin to find ways to navigate forward, to navigate through and move forward. Your success in life hinges on your self-confidence. The more self-confident you are, the more you find you're able to enter into higher and higher and higher realms of success, and not just success, but actually finding fulfillment. Thank you so much for being a part of this week's class, this week's webinar on our weekly live webinars in the Advanced Lounge community. Thank you so much for being here. It has been my absolute privilege and honor to host you to tonight's edition. I know this has been really eye-opening and that you have learned a lot. I want to encourage you that beyond listening, beyond hearing is good, because it is when you know better that you can do better. But beyond hearing, I want you to go ahead and begin to take action. Take action, begin to do things, go ahead and take action that will reflect that you have gained new knowledge. And then I really, really look forward to having you in the developing audacious self-confidence course. If you are not a part of our communities, we have communities on our online communities on Facebook, on Instagram, on Twitter. Please, we'll drop the links. Please join our communities where we share daily engaging and enriching content. Everything that we do in the advanced line is to prepare you to become a more successful person, a successful individual. And everything that we do, all our programs, our resources, our support, every contact is to ensure that you are becoming a better and better, more valuable and more superior version of yourself. Thank you so much for being here tonight. It has been my absolute privilege and honor to host you tonight. I look forward to having you in future editions of the Advanced Lounge weekly live webinars. Please spread the word, share the link so that people can catch replace. Everybody needs to hear this truth, and what better avenues than such as these, where we're able to gain real knowledge that will position us better to have better outcomes on our journey of personal growth. So I look forward to more people, joining us in our weekly live webinars, as you get your family and friends to join us as well. And I look forward to seeing you in our various online communities. And of course, I look forward to seeing you from April 4 to 6 when we host the Developing Audacious Self-Confidence course. Until next week, when we have our next weekly live webinar on Thursday by 8 p.m., I hope that you throughout this week, that you will not let low self-confidence will hold you back anymore, that you're able to take some of the things that you have learned and put them into action immediately. Thank you so much for being here. Have a wonderful night rest, and I'll see you next week Thursday at 8 p.m. in the next edition of the Advanced Lounge weekly live webinar. My name is Tracy Akpera. I'm a personal success coach. I'm the anchor and founder of the Advanced Lounge community. I'll see you. Keep being more. Good night.